Hare Krishna. So, welcome to this special online class on the very eve of the auspicious August appearance day of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead Ramchandra, Lord Ramchandra. So, tomorrow is the very August auspicious advent of the Supreme Lord Ramchandra, the incarnation of the Godhead. So we should take the advantages of this appearance of the incarnation of the Lord by associating with Him and for our purification. So before we start, we offer our Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnana Anjanasalakaya Chakkhurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaisnavanam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Shri Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Sri Lalitam Visakham Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatrivasya Kurpa Sindhu Vaivacha Patitanam Pavanabhya Vaishnabhya Namo Nama Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So thank you very much. Welcome to the online classes. Online class is a special class, festival classes actually. Tomorrow is the very auspicious day. The Lord Ramchandra, the incarnation of the Godhead, Lord Ram has appeared. It is stated in the Brahma Samhita that Ramadi Murti Sikalaniyam Manatishtam Nana Avataram Okaroda Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Soyam Samabhavat Paramapumanya Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami. So the absolute truth, Govindas, the Krishna is the absolute truth. And he has got many innumerable, umpteen number of incarnations. Advaitam Achuttam Anadir Anantarupam. Advaitam means is absolute. Achuttam, infallible. Advaitam Achuttam Anadir, without any beginning. Anantarupam. Ananta means unlimited incarnation, just like a countless. It is stated, the example has been given that just like a waves in the ocean, we cannot count. There are so many incarnations. Ramadi Murtisu. Rama, the principal name Rama is given, and also other incarnations like Narsingha Varaha. So this is the information from the Vedic scripture Brahma Samhita that Lord has so many incarnations. Avatarahi asankhya. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Avatarahi asankhya Hare. Hari avatara is asankhya. So many. And all are there. Etachamsa kalapusna Krishna tu Bhagavana Soyam. So Lord is the fountainhead of all the incarnation. And everything is like his plenary person or plenary of plenary person. So Lord Ram is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is not just like an ideal king or a great personalities or historical person. No. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ramadi Murti Sikalani Yamana. He is Supreme Lord. So tomorrow, say Lord Ram. So the incarnation of the Lord actually, it is a avatara means descend. The incarnation of the Lord means Lord descends on the earth and for a particular mission. Particularly to arouse Krishna consciousness among the living entity, so that we can go back to Godhead. That is the real purpose of divine descent, or Lord descends on the earth. That is called avatara. Avatara means who descends. So Lord descends on the earth. And that does not mean that when Lord descends on the earth, his supremacy is diminished. No. When Lord comes as a human being, his supremacy is not diminished. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he has shown, he has exhibited the uncommon activities of, constructing a breeze on the water with the floating stones. That is wonderful. Adbhuta karmana, Harer Adbhuta karmana. Therefore, the incarnation can be ascertained by the uncommon activities that distinguish from the ordinary living entities. Because Lord is supreme potency, he is omnipotent. And whenever he has come and he has exhibited that omnipotency to attract us. Because we have now in this material world essentially means we have estranged from the Ram. Therefore we are suffering. We are estranged, we are divorced from the Ram. Ram means when the Lord appeared and the naming ceremony was given by Vaishishta, the Kulaguru Vaishishta Rishi, the great sage Vaishishta. So the Vaishishta, he told that what is the meaning of the Ram. He given the name Ram. The Ram means he has told what is the meaning of the Ram. Ramante joginanante satyananda chidatmani Rama iti padanesev iti Rama padanesev param brahma vidyate. This is beautifully given in Madhya 929. The name of what is the meaning of the Ram. Ramante Jogina, you can see in here that Ramante Jogina Anante Satyananda Chidatmani Iti Ram Padanesu Param Brahma Vidyate. So Lord Ram is reservoir of pleasure. The Ramante Jogina, the Jogi is the great sages who has nothing to do with this material world. Akinchana Gocharam. Tvam Akinchana, that great sages. They are self-satisfied, but they want to derive pleasure with Ram. Ramante Jogina Anante Satyananda Chidatmani. The Supreme Absolute Truth is called Ram because the Transcendentalists take pleasure in the unlimited true pleasure of spiritual existence. See, those people who has nothing, we are so much taking pleasure on Netflix, WhatsApp, Facebook, but that suggests they have akinchana gocharam. They have nothing to do with material happiness. But that yogis, they take the pleasure with Ram. So Ram means ocean of pleasure, reservoir of pleasure. We are suffering in this material world, undergoing repetition of birth, death, old age, adhyatmik, adidaya, there's so many principal misery, the countless miseries, because we are not associating with Ram. We are not associating with Ram, that's why we are getting problem. We are having all this suffering, COVID-19, COVID, this, etc. Therefore, Lord, out of his causeless mercy, he has descended, he has come to deliver us, reclaim this conditioned soul, who has a mood of not to reconcile, who are rebellious. That is the purpose of the descent. For the welfare of the all living entities, the Supreme Absolute Truth has incarnated as the Godhead as Lord Ramachandra. To show the example that how we can get to go back to Godhead, how to conduct yourself as a human being, how to become an ideal king, ideal son, ideal heir. The Lord is Supreme Lord. He is not an ordinary person. There are so many, Prabhupada says, there are so many great kings out there. The Ramarajya is there. There is also Yudhishthira Maharaj is a great ideal king. Parikshit Maharaj is a great ideal king. Prithu Maharaj, great ideal king. But Ram is not just an ideal king. He is Supreme Lord, personality. Sada Ishwarya Punna, Ishwarya Samagrasa Virasa Jasasta, Jnana Vairaga Chaiva. So he is Sada Ishwarya Punna. He is not ordinary personality. Sometimes people deride when Lord Ram is just a, ordinary personality. No. Lord is Supreme Lord. Avajananti mama muddha manu chintanu asritam. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna say, Avajananti mama muddha, this muddha, the rascal, the fools, they deride me when I come in human form. They do not know. Adananta param brahma mama bhutta maheshwara. So Lord is nothing to do with this material world. He is not affected by this material energy. His Maya is under his control. He comes his own body, with all this Aishwarya, all this potency, all this attribute, he comes. He is not ordinary human being. He is not just a historical great personality. He is not just an ideal king, ideal son. He is Supreme Lord with Sada Ishcharya Punya. It is stated in 519, beautiful verses in 519. It is stated that 519:4, that Lord is not affected by this material modes. It is stated about the Lord Ram's position, identity in 519:4. So Lord who is pure from Sachidananda Vigraha is uncontaminated by the modes of material nature. Narayana Paravyaktat. Harihi Sakshat Nirguna. So can be perceived by pure consciousness. In Vedanta he is described as being without a second because of his spiritual potency. He is untouched by the contamination of material nature because he is not subject to the material vision. He is known as transcendental. He has no material activities or he has a material form or name. He has no material. Atma Mayaya. Krishna says, chapter 46, what he says, that Ajopishan, what is that? Ajopisham Abhyatma, Mutanam Ishwara Pishan, Prakriti Swam Adhishtaya, Sambhavami Atma Mayaya. I have come in my transcendental body which never deteriorates. So that is his nature. And he has no material form. Only in pure consciousness, Krishna consciousness, can one perceive the transcendental form of the Lord. Let us be firmly fixed at the lotus feet of Lord Ramachandra. Let us offer our respectful obeisance unto those transcendental lotus feet. So Lord, many people, they deride the Lord when he comes. They think that, oh, he is just a human being. No. You cannot perceive unless you are pure consciousness, Krishna consciousness. Premanjana charita bhakti vilochanena sant sadeva udesu vilokyanti yam sam sundaram achinta guna sarupam govindam adi purusam. Premanjana charita. When our heart is saturated with love, then we can understand the Ram. Without understanding the real identity of the Lord Ram, we cannot proceed into understanding his characteristics, his pastimes. That we should know who is this Ram. Ramante yoginanante satyananda chidatmani iti Rama padanesu param brahma vidyate. His ocean of pleasure, his supreme Lord, Sachitananda Vigraha. He has come in his own forms, descendant of the earth, to deliver us. To deliver us. Now the question, we know the identity of the Lord as the supreme Lord. And nobody can be equal and equal to him. Many people, they pose them, oh, I am the God. Particularly India is the breeding place of God. But no, there is a symptoms of the God. He exhibited uncommon activities, just like constructing a bridge, killing up Ravanas. So these are the uncommon activities he exhibited, Lord Ram, the supreme personality of Godhead. Therefore, to hearing about the Ram Katha purifies us. Purifies us. That's why he has come. He has come to enact all this wonderful pastime so that we can hear about these pastimes. Now we are attracted not to Ram. We are Aram. Aram means sense gratification, comfort. We are always comfort like Hiranyakashipu. We want comfort. Ninnam pramata kurute vikram yadindriya pitya purnati. We are so much mad about the sense gratification. So we do not want Ram. We are detached from the Ram. Therefore we are suffering. We are so much attached to hearing about so many mundane things, mundane personality. So Lord has come to exhibit, see, my activities are distinguished from all these ordinary, wonderful activities of the Lord. Everything, ideal king, ideal son, so many beautiful activities, great warrior, Aishwaryasya Samagrasya. So all the things he is activating for us. Anugrahasya Bhaktanam. Why he has come? What is the business? Anugrahasya Bhaktanam. Manusim Dehastitaha. This is beautifully stated in 10:33-36, beautiful verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam, that what is the reason of Lord descends. Anugrahasya Bhaktanam Manusam Dehastita Bhajate Tadriskida Yes Srutat Parabhavet. When a Lord assumes a human-like body to show mercy to his devotee, he engaged in such pastime as will attract those who hear about them to become dedicated to him. So Lord Ram, Ramayana, Ramacharita is so attractive, so endearing for the devotees since time immemorial. That is the characteristic of the Lord, is so attractive. Purusarama Charita Sarvaneir Upadharaya Sravane Upadharayanam Anisnapsya Parorajan Yasrutta Karma Bandhana Vimuchate. It is stated that if somebody hears the Ram Katha, the pastime of the Lord Ramachandra, that karma bandhana vimuchyate, he will be redeemed, released from the karma bandhana. We are rotting and rotating in this material world, fleeing from one planet to another planet, one species to another species, one womb to another womb, because of our karma bandhana. Karma bandhana vimuchyate, simply sravaneir upadharayana. What sravanai? Hearing. What to hear? Ram Katha. To hear the Ram Katha, the pastime of Lord Ramachandra. Purusha Ramacharita. So how important? We are not interested. Sattabadi Nirajanda Ninnam Sandhi. We are not interested to hear about Ram Katha. We are interested in to hear about all the nonsense. Consequently, we will be suffering. Therefore, tomorrow is the Lord Ramachandra. He has come. Let us hear about the pastime of the Lord. And actually, Ramayana has a 1 billion, originally it has a 1 billion verses spoken by the Lord Shiva. Then it has, and Valmiki Ramayana has 24,000 verses. Even more verses than Srimad Bhagavatam, which has 18,000 verses for all the 10 incarnations. Only Ramacharita 24,000 Valmiki. Kunjatam Rama Rameti. The Valmiki has sweetly written the poetry of 24,000 verses glorifying the Lord Ram. So Lord Ram, the Supreme Lord, has come to business. What is that? Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma sansthapanartha. Jada jadahi dharmasya glanir bhavati. The demigods were very tormented by the Ravana, the demoniac king Ravana in Tetyajuga. And they have come to absolute truth, Lord Krishna, and praying that please come and protect us. So Lord say, I will come as incarnation of Lord Ram. Therefore he said that my business is yada jadahi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamyam paritranaya sadhuna vinasaya cha duskritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. What is his business? To establish the principle of religion. When there is a discrepancy in the execution of the religious activities, when there is a predominant rise of religion, Lord say, I descend every millennium. Paritranaya sadhuna vinasaya cha duskita. This is the idea, this is the whole idea of the bottom line, the region, actual region of Lord. Paritranaya sadhuna vinasaya, to deliver the pious soul. Paritranaya vinasaya cha duskita. Otherwise he has nothing to do with that. He can send an agent. Lord is omnipotent. To kill the Ravana, he does not need to descend himself. He doesn't need, he is in the everybody heart. Sarvabhutanam udasya tishtati Arjuna. He can turn up the heart of Ravana. Why he has to come? Why he has to come and undertake so many hardship, undergoing 14 years of exile, arranging the military of monkeys and constructing a bridge over the Indian Ocean, kill Ravana? All this activity, why he is doing? So that, why he is doing? Because to attract us. To give pleasure, to give pleasure to himself and to all the living entity. That is the whole idea. That's why he personally is coming. Otherwise he has nothing to do. Prapancha nisprasam, very beautiful verses in Bhagavatam. Prapancha nisprapanchapi budhambayase bhutale. Prapanna janatananda. To give pleasure to living entities and to give pleasure to himself. He has descended as Lord Ram. He has descended. These are beautiful verses I will show you. The 10:14:37, that Lord come because prapancha nisprapanchavi. He has nothing to do with. He can send his agent. Even he can turn up Ravana's heart. Why is coming? Prapanchap nisprapanchapi vidambayasi bhutale prapanna janatananda sandoham pratitum Prabhu. My dear master, although you have nothing to do with material existence, you come to this earth, imitate material life just to expand varieties of ecstatic enjoyment for your surrender devotee. Just to give the ecstatic enjoyment to surrender devotee he has come. Otherwise, he doesn't have to come. Many people criticize, oh, how Lord Ram is very henpecked husband. He was crying, very Sita, when Sita was abducted, kidnapped by Ravana, very Sita, very Sita. He is not actually, this is not just a material, henpecked husband, he is so attached to wife. No. His spiritual activity, the Vipralamba Bhava. But he has come to show that if you are attached to the wife, then you will be suffering. He has come to show a path so that we can go back to Godhead. That is the whole idea, to reclaim us, to reclaim the conditioned soul. That is the whole idea. Prapancha nisprapanchapi budambayase bhutale. Because he wanted that. Yani ahani, there are beautiful verses is there. He said that Yani aniha rupani, that is 10:40-16 of Bhagavatam. Kidartham vivarsihi yani aniha rupani. To enjoy your pastime, you manifest yourself in various forms in the material world. This incarnation cleanses away all unhappiness of those who joyfully chant your glories. This is the whole idea. When you hear and joyfully chant the glories of the pastime of the Lord, then all our unhappiness in this material world, which is by subject unhappiness, by default unhappy, that will be eradicated. That is the important benefit of hearing Ram Katha. Purusha Ram Charita Sravanain Upadharayanam. Kama karma bandhana vimuchyate. Karma mandara. That is the important of hearing the Krishna Katha, hearing the Hari Katha. Bhavasuto Sutta Manavirama. So let us start with our 9-10 actually. Now we have known that what is the identity of Ram, what is the meaning of Ram. Ramante Yogina identity of Ram is Advaitam Achutam Anadir Anantarupam. His Lord is Anantarupam. Ramadi Murtisu, another one of the principal incarnation is Ram. So Rama means ocean of pleasure, Ramante Yogina, and he has come for the business. Why he has come? To reclaim us. Paritranaya sadhuna vinasaya duskitam dharma sanstapanarthaya. So this is the idea of his coming. Now we can get into that the real pastime of the Lord. I mean, when he appeared, how he appeared, what are the activities of the Lord. So we can go to the 9-10 Sukadeva Goswami. Actually, there are two 9-10 and 9-11. Two canto has been dedicated to describe the Ram. Actually, although Valmiki has described very elaborately with 24,000 sloka, but Sukadeva Goswami here very nicely told to Parikshit Maharaj that you already heard from Tattvadarshi, from a very parampara system, very bona fide sources. So I will speak about the Ramayana, speak about the Ramakatha, the pastime of the Lord in brief. Therefore only 86, I think 88 or 88 verses has been dedicated to describe the Ramacharita in Bhagavatam. So Lord Ram, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is descended on the earth in Tatyajuga. Tatyajuga means just like we have now past 5,000 years in Kali Yuga. Before that Dwapara Yuga, which is 864,000. Before that Tatyajuga is 1290, 864 plus 32, 96, 1296,000. That means Lord Ram appeared 2 million years ago on this earth. And the place called Ajodhya, still it is there in north of India. So there is an Ajodhya place. So he has descended to the King Dasarath of Sun dynasty. So King Dasarath. So Lord appeared with his quadruple expansion, Bharata, Shatrughan, and Lakshman, Bharata and Shatrughan. All these expansion are called Vishnu Tattva. They are non-different. They have equal power. Non-different Vishnu Tattva. So all this quadruple expansion Lord has appeared. So here in this Bhagavatam 9-10, first verse Sukadeva Goswami is saying here that the son of Maharaj Khatabanga was Dirghabahu. So in Sun dynasty, There is a Maharaj Khattabanga, as we know previously, the Khattabanga, the great king Khattabanga. His son is Dirghabahu, and his son was celebrated Maharaj Raghu. Raghu was very celebrated because of keeping the vow. Raghukula Niti Sada Chali Ai, Pran Jaye na Bachan Jaye, Bachan Jaye, Pran Jaye par Bachan na Jaye. So the Raghukula Niti, they are very, very, principles. Everyone is very, very great follower of principle. Even at the cost of life, they will take the vow, they will take the promise. So from Maharaj Raghu came Aja, from Aja was born great personality Maharaj Dasarath. And being prayed for by the demigod, the supreme personality of Godhead, the absolute truth himself, directly appeared with his expansion and expansion of the expansion, their holy names. Their holy names were Ram, Lakshman, Bharata, Shatrughan. The celebrated incarnation thus appeared in 4 forms as the son of Maharaj Dasarath. So Lord has appeared as a quadruple expansion. And their holy names is Ram. Lord name is very, very holy, auspicious, as we know. Ram. Sri Ram, Ram, Rameti, Rame, Rame, Mororame, Saharsa Nama Tatatulya Eka Rama Varanane. So Lord Shiva is saying to Parvati that how the Ram name is so auspicious, so holy, that Sri Rama, Rama, Rame, Rame, Rameti, Rameti, Saharsa Nama Tatatulya. 1,000 of Vishnu Nam is equal to 1 Ram Nam. That is the power of Ram name. To keep the promise of his father intact, Lord Ramachandra immediately, this verses is very important, 9, 10, 4. One verse, one sloko has come, entire Raman has been described in one sloko, 9, 10, 4. Remember this one. To keep the promise of his father intact, Lord Ramachandra immediately gave up the position of king and, accompanied by his wife Mother Sita, wandered from the forest to another on his lotus feet, which were so delicate that they were unable to bear even the touch of Sita's palm. The Lord was also accompanied by Hanuman, or by another monkey Sugriva, the king of monkeys, and by his own younger brother Lakshman, Lord Lakshmana, both of whom gave him relief from the fatigue of wandering in the forest. Having cut off the nose and ears of Suparnaka, thus disfiguring her, the Lord was separated from Mother Sita. He therefore became angry, moving his eyebrows and thus frightening the ocean, who then allowed the Lord to construct a bridge to cross the ocean. Subsequently, Lord entered the kingdom of Ravana to kill him, like a fire devouring in the forest. May that Supreme Lord Ramachandra give us all protection. This one verses, this is Khanda, Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana has got 7 Khanda. Kanda means part, 7 Kanda. So here this is Kanda is already there. Balya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, the Kiskinda Kanda, the Juddha Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Juddha Kanda. This all 6 Kanda is here. So here, see Lord Ramachandra, the King Dasarath has many wives actually. In Valmiki Ramayana, many wives. Principal wife is 3, Kausalya, Kaikeyi and Sumatra. So he does not have any son. So somehow he did the fire sacrifice, and by sacrifice there was 4 sons has been born to 3 wives, principal wives, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. So the Lord Ramachandra was the elder of the son, and he was about to enthrone. Dasarath wanted to retire, the king Dasarath wanted to retire and he wanted to enthrone the king, his elder son Ram. But just one day before the enthronement ceremony, coronation ceremony, so everything become very topsy-turvy, because his one of the queen, it was a political arrangement as Prabhupada say, one of the queen wanted that his son Bharat, Kaikeyi, his younger queen Kaikeyi wanted that his son Bharat should be the king should be coronated as king, and Lord Ramchandra should go for exile for 14 years. That was a very diplomatic Prabhupada say, because first of all Bharata has to be king, second of all he does not want that Ram will become rebellious and fight. Therefore he told the second benediction that Ram should go to forest for 14 years exile. The Kaikeyi queen, actually he got the benediction from the Dasarath. One time Dasarath was suffering from some wheatlow. Wheatlow means there is some wound in the finger. So he was served very nicely by his younger queen Kaikeyi. So Dasarath was very pleased, and he offered comfort to boons. But Kaikeyi was postponed that boons, that whenever time comes I will ask. So now the time comes when Lord Ramachandra was about to coronated one day before. He asked these two boons, and that boons, there was a that there is a what is that called, change of paradigm, totally paradigm, total things has been changed. So by then the promise of father, to keep the promise of father intact, so Lord Ramachandra is an ideal son. He went to the forest along with his brother Lakshman and Sita also. Actually Sita, Lord Ram was not interested to take Sita because Sita was very delicate and he could not withstand in this forest, because forest there is a very hardship, very difficult to survive, very difficult, there are so much hardship. But Sita has shown the example of a chaste wife, that Mother Sita has exhibited or shown a very chaste wife, example of a chaste wife. He accompanied with his husband and went to the forest for 14 years. They went to Chitrakoot, and in between Bharat, he came back, and he heard about this incident. He was very angry with his mother. Just like Parikshit, just like Prahlad Maharaj was disregards his Hiranyakashipu father, he disregards that. Whosoever comes against the Lord is not my mother. So he disregards that, and he went to meet the Lord Ramachandra in Chitrakoot. And there was a settlement that Bharat will rule on behalf of Lord Ramachandra. He will rule this as a caretaker. He will rule this Ajodhya. That was the system actually. Ekela Krishna Are Sarva Bhutya Bhaktaram Jogyam Tapasam Sarvalokka Maheshwara Sarvalokka Isavasyam Idam Sarva Yat Kincha Jagata Ima Jagata. So Lord is proprietor of everything. He is a master of everything. So Bharat understood that he is the real proprietor, he is the real king. So and everybody should follow the example of Bharat. This is a lesson from Ramayana. We are all caretaker. We are not the God. Ekela Krishna Are Sarva Bhutya. Therefore, our constitutional position is subservient to the Lord. Nivera Swarupave Nitya Krishnera Dasa. CC Madhya 2108. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say, what is the constitutional position of living entity? To become a subservient of the Lord. Servant of the Lord. That is our real position. So Bharat has shown that. No, I am only the caretaker. On behalf of you, I will take care of. I will execute I will take care of the kingdom. I will rule the kingdom on your behalf. And he took this, sandals of Lord Ramachandra, put on the throne, and he went to, Bharata was so magnanimous that he went to the place called Nandagram, and he stayed there with so much austerity until Lord Ramachandra returned. He was only eating barley cooked by the urine, cow urine, and sleeping on the floor. And he was wearing this bark of trees. That was his austerity. Therefore, when Lord Ramachandra came back from Ajodhya, and he heard about the Bharata, austerity of Bharata, when he met the Bharata, actually he bathed the Bharata with the tears. That was stated, Prabhupada stated that how this was how he sacrificed Bharata. So in this way Lord Ramachandra actually went to the Chitrakoot, and thereafter Chitrakoot is like a Vrindavan. In Rama Lila, Krishna Lila, Vrindavan, Chitrakoot also the pastime of the Lord Ram and Sita. And Chitrakoot then went to Dandakaranya. In Dandakaranya, his wife Sita was kidnapped. It is here said that he was kidnapped, and when he was kidnapped, and there was a Jatau, there was a vulture, he tried to stop him, but he was killed, because a vulture cannot meet with the king, demoniac king Ravana. So as a result he was died, but Lord himself cremated him, because Lord is very much inclined to the service. He is not interested in any other thing. न माम साध्यति योगम न संख्यम न शोद्धाय न तपस्त्याग यथा भक्तिर ममोर्जित न साधयति माम यज्ञ न सांख्य न धर्मोद्धव न तपस्त्याग न शोद्धाय तपस्त्याग यथा भक्तिर ममोर्जित urjita bhakti, the devotional service, unmotivated devotional service, anyabhilasha, that bhakti can attract the Lord. Even executed, only a slight execution of that bhakti can attract the Lord. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahatabhayat. So Jatau has exhibited this, Jatau has done that he has tried is at best to execute his service. Although he failed, but there is no failure in Krishna consciousness. There is no failure in bhakti. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahatabhyat. So Lord has acknowledged his sacrifices. And not only cremated, he has given the Vaikuntha Lok. He has given him the place in Vaikuntha. Actually, all these inhabitants of the Lord Rama during Ajodhya, they have gone back to Vaikuntha. That is the mission of the Lord, to bring us back to Godhead. Not to rot in this obnoxious, notorious, nefarious material existence. That is the whole idea of the Lord come. And after getting information, then he went to the Sugriv. He met with the great Hanuman, the great devotee Hanuman. And then after that he befriended with Sugriv. And Sugriv also was in problem because his wife also kidnapped by Bali. And he promised to kill Bali. After killing Bali, then there was a 4 month of, what is that called? The 4 month Chaturmasa. And during Chaturmasa, Sugriv forgot. Then he was reminded by Lakshman that if you promised to help, because Lord Ram helped you to get back your wife and kingdom and kill the Bali. So you should show the gratitude. We have no gratitude. Lord has given everything. Lord has rehabilitated us. Actually, this material world is actually rehabilitation for this kind of criminals. We are all criminals. It's like a prison house, just like a government created prison house to rehabilitate and reform these criminals. We are all criminal. We have come out from this Lord. We are all part and parcel of the Lord, but we have estranged from the Lord. And we want to separately enjoy without Lord. As a result, we have been put in this material world. Lord, out of mercy, has created this, He has created this material world to rehabilitate and reform us. Therefore, He is coming, descending. Lord Ram has come to show His all the activities, that how Lord is performing all the activities. How He has befriended Sugriv, how He is helping Sugriv, how He has exhibited all the pastimes. Then He went to the seashore and He was glancing at seashore and He was praying seashore to give us a path to go to Lanka, because Ravana, the demoniac king Ravana, he has kidnapped Sita. Actually, he has not kidnapped the real Sita, because Sita Devi is Mother Lakshmi. How a demon can touch even. So he is a Maya Sita. When he was kidnapping, he was Maya Sita. Real Sita was not. So then he was kidnapped. So here the Ramchandra at the seashore, he was requesting this ocean to give a path to go to Lanka and punish the demoniac king Ravan. But he was the ocean was not interested, and he glanced at the ocean, and ocean become so much hot. All the aquatics, all the living entity become feeling very scorching feeling, scorching heat. That was the power, omnipotence. He showed his omnipotence as and when required. As and when required. Then he constructed a bridge with a bridge on the, he showed his uncommon activities of constructing a bridge, throwing the stones on the water, floating. The stones are floating on the water. Sometimes they say that how it is possible. Why not it is possible? So many planets are floating on the air. Jasya kanishasita kalam athavalambya. So there are so many, Jasya prabhava prabhavata jagadanda koti koti asesa vasudati vibhuti vinna. Yad brahma tad niskalam ananta. Yad brahma niskalam ananta bhutam govindam adi purusha. There are so many planets, from koti billions of planets are floating in the air. Why not it can float on the water? Dasya Kanishasata Kalam Jivanti, Loma Vilaja, the Gadandanatha, Vishnu Mahansa, Yasya Kala Visesa. So Lord Ram potency is that he is by his inhaling, exhaling, so many universes are coming out and floating in the air. Why not they float on the water? Still the bridge is there. Now NASA has found out that bridge on the Indian Ocean, Ram Setu, which was constructed only in 5 days. Then all these monkeys, they went to Lanka along with all the military arrangement with monkeys, Hanuman, headed by Hanuman, Jambavan. They went to Lanka, they killed the Ravana, they killed the Kumbhakarna, they killed the whole family dynasty has been destroyed, decimated. Why decimated? It is stated here. Because these monkeys, they are not so powerful, they are not equipped also. Because the curse of the mother Sita, that created that took away all their strength. They are condemned by mother Sita. Therefore they have reduced their life. So Lord Ram killed the Ravana. There is a Agastya Rishi, they gave an arrow, and he shot the arrow on the chest of the Ravana, where there was a celestial ambrosia, a nectar is there. So he dried up all the nectar and killed the Ravana. So that was actually the one story. It has been Sukadev Goswami has explained in this verses 9, 10, 4, everything. So here in the arena of sacrifice performed by Vishwamitra, Lord Ramachandra, King Agodha killed many demons, Rakshas, uncivilized men who wandered at night of the mode of darkness. May Lord Ramachandra, who killed these demons in the presence of Lakshmana, be kind enough to give us protection. So Lord is so powerful, he killed so many demons, Vishwamitra, he wanted to take Lord Ramachandra, but Dasarath forbade him. In Valmiki Ramayana it is written, I forgot the verses, beautiful verses. He forbade him. But Vishwamitra immediately say that this Ramachandra is not this ordinary soul. He is the Supreme Lord. You can confirm with Vaisishta. Actually Vaisishta and Vishwamitra, they are always fighting. I mean, they were not in good relation. Always there is some conflict, tussle, head to head. But in this case, he asked that, if Vaisishta will say no, then I will not take. What is the fact? Fact is that Ramachandra is the Supreme Lord. The Kulaguru, the Vaisishta is the Kulaguru of Dasarath. So Vaisishta agreed to that, he is Supreme Lord. Ram Nam Satya He Ram. Brahmas. It is said that in a beautiful verses by Bilba Mangala. Abrahmastam Varpajantam Mayam Jagat Sarvam Satyam Satyam Para Satyam Satah Satyam Satam Satyam Satyam Punaha Satyam Hare Nami Vakevalam. Abrahmastam Varpajantam Mayam Jagat Sarvam. Up to Brahma to grass, everything is illusion. Only one name, Ram Nam Satya Hai. If somebody is died, we say everything is unreal in this material world. Only reality is that Ram and his name Ram. Ram Nam Satya Hai. Satyam Satyam Punaha Satyam Hare Nameva Kevalam. So Ram Nam Satya Hai. Ram is the reality. Ram is the Supreme Lord. Then Dasarath allowed the Ramchandra, Ram and Lakshman to go with Vishwamitra, and Vishwamitra taught him so many kind of weapons, use of weapons, and Lord Ramachandra killed so many Rakshasa during this time. Carrying out the order of his father, who was bound by the promise to his wife, Lord Ramachandra left behind his kingdom, opulent friends, well-wisher, residents, everything else, just as a liberated soul, give up his life and went to the forest with Sita. See, that is the one of the opulences of the Lord, Sadaishara, renunciation. Aishyaryasya samagrasa virasya jasasya sriya jnana vairagya. Vairagya is supreme vairagya. He was about to coronate, but he gave up everything and went to forest, just to keep the promise, just to obey his father. That was Supreme Lord. Aishara Purna. Somebody has some Aishara in some little quantity. But Supreme Lord means he has all the Sadaishara, unlimited quantity. Aishwarasya samagrasya. That is Lord, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Supreme Lord, unlimited. Therefore, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Matah parataram nanyant kinchid asti dhananjaya. Matah parataram nanyant kinchid asti dhananjaya. Mai sarvam idam pratam srute mani ganaiva. Everything belongs to me. Everything, nobody is equal and greater than me. Asamurdha. Asamurdha. That is the supremacy of the Lord. While wandering in the forest, where he accepted a life of hardship, carrying his invincible bow and arrow in his hand, Lord Ramchandra deformed Ravana's system, was polluted with lofty desire. By cutting off her nose, ears, he also killed the 14,000 Rakshasa friends headed by Khara, Tishara, Dusana. One arrow, he killed the 14,000. One arrow, how potential, how great he is, how powerful he is. One arrow he. And also Supanaka, the sister of Ravana, he came to approach Lord Ram, but Lord Ram refuted the proposal, denied the proposal because he was Maryada Purushottam. He has taken vow to Ekapati Brata, means he will not marry anyone, only one wife. Because Lord is very celebrated as Maryada Purushottam. There are three Purushottam. One is Lord Krishna, Lord Ram and Lord Chaitanya. So Lord Ram is Maryada Purushottam, who always follows the principles. Lord Krishna is Prema Purushottam. His Prema is full of love. His supremacy of the Lord. He is not restricted by any kind of all this principle. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Daya, he is full of merciful incarnation. So here Lord Ramachandra killed in one arrow killed the 14,000 Rakshasa friends headed by Khara, Trisha, Dusana, all this been killed. Only one arrow. That is the supremacy of the Lord. Therefore everybody praying the Lord, his supremacy. Nobody is asamurdha. Everybody praying the Lord, that you are the great. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stunbanti Divyastabhya Veda Sangay Upanishadayar Veda Sangay Padakarma Upanishadayar Gayanti Samaga Dhyana Vasishta Tadgatena Manasa Pasyanti Yasantana Vidu Surasanagana Devi Tasmai Namo. Yes, Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stunbanti Divyastabhya. Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Chandra, Brahma, everybody is Tumbanti. All the Veda, Upanishada, everybody is praying. All the yogis are praying to the Lord. Because they know the supremacy of the Lord. Bhutadi madam abhyayam. Matma, Matmanastu mama patta, bhadanti ananna manasa. Why bhadanti? Because Bhutadim. Adam Abhyam, because they know Lord is inexhaustible, Lord is supreme. No, that is the power of the Lord. O King Parikshit, when Ravana, who had 10 heads on his soldier, heard about the beautiful and attractive feature of Sita, his mind was agitated by lusty desire. He went to kidnap her. To distract Lord Ramachandra from his ashrama, Ravana sent Marichi in the form of golden deer. When Lord Ramachandra saw that wonderful deer, he left his residence and followed it, finally killed it with a sharp arrow, just as the Lord Shiva killed Dakya. See, here it is Ravana. That is the demoniac propensity. The demoniac nature is like this. Pravritim cha nirvritim cha. It is said this Bhagavad Gita, this beautiful verses in Bhagavad Gita in 16th chapter, that how the demons they behave, they conduct, what is the abominable behavior. Pravritim cha nirvritim cha janana vidurasura na socham na picha achara na sattam tesu vidyate. Those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done, what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior, nor truth is found in them. That is their thing. Abominable behavior, kidnapping the other wife. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Chanakya Pandita Matrabat Paradaresu, Lostrabat Sarvadarpesu. Other than your wife, all other things should be mother. So here, the demoniac king, they do not know what to do, what not to do. That is their nature. So he kidnapped out of his lusty desire when the Ravana got the information from Suparnaka that the Lord Ram's wife is very, very attractive. Lakshmi is full attractive, he is the Vaikuntapati, he is the Mother Lakshmi, and the concept of Lord. So he is so beautiful. So he developed the lusty desire and plot a plan to how to kidnap her. That was his demoniac quality. Asatyam apratishtam te jagataho raniswaram aparaspara sambhutam kiyanyan kama hitukam. They say that world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say that it is product of sex desire and has no cause other than that. So that is why this is the thing, that is why Ravana is thinking like this, that how Ravana is out of lusty desire, he kidnapped the mother Sita. When Ramachandra, and not he tricked that, he sent his representative agent Maricha in the form of deer, so that distract the Ram and Lakshman, and found Sita is alone, and he tricked and he kidnapped Sita. When Ramchandra entered the forest and Lakshman was also absent, the host of Rakshasa Ravana kidnapped Sita Devi, daughter of King Videha. Just as a tiger seizes unprotected sheep, when Siaphad is absent, the Lord Ramachandra wandered in the forest with his brother Lakshmana, as he very much distressed due to separation from his wife. Thus he showed his personal example, the condition of the person attached to woman. This is the problem when you attach to woman. So what will happen? This is the precarious situation. When you attach to the woman, so it will happen that so you will be in a very precarious situation. Therefore it is said that Nyunam Pramata Kurute Vikrama, we should not attach to the Ruakhetra Sutatta Pite Janasya Moham Aham Mameti. So we should not so attach to the woman, attach to the woman in the problem. We will be entangled, and you cannot, our whole idea, human form of life is meant for to get liberated from this material existence. Labda Sudullabam idam bahusambhammate. Labda Sudullabam. So it is stated that one should be Labda Sudullabam idam bahusambhammate. So after many births we have got the human form of life. Although it is arthadam apiyadhiram, although manusyam arthadam apiyadhiram, although it is temporary, it has a purpose. What is the purpose? That one can get out from this material miseries. One can get out from this material condition of life. Only human form of life has a prerogative. Other form there is no prerogative. They cannot get out from this. They cannot get out from this material misery. Therefore, it is stated that so it is stated that because of women, Prabhupada has written that but Ramachandra is showing the example. For him, it is not actually the material separation. It is the Vipralamba Bhava. It is like a separation in a spiritual activity. Separation means an intense love. That was a Vipralamba. There is a mellows of Vipralamba Bhava, highest mellow. Lord Ramachandra, whose lotus feet are worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva. Sometimes people are criticizing Lord as a henpecked husband. Prabhupada, in order to clarify that, he has given a purport on this. See, he says that condition of the person attached to woman was shown by the Lord himself. According to moral instruction, grihe narim vibhajyate. When one goes on a tour, one should not bring his wife. Formerly, a man used to travel without conveyance. But still, as far as possible, when one leaves home, one should not take his wife with him, especially if one is in such a condition as Lord Ramachandra, then banished by the order of his father. Whether in the forest or at home, if one is attached to woman, this attachment is always troublesome, as shown by the Supreme Personality of Godhead by his personal example. Of course, this is material side of Sri Sangi. This is a material side of Sri Sangi, not the spiritual. But situation of Lord Ramachandra is spiritual. For he does not belong to material world. Narayana Parabhakta. Narayana is beyond material creation. Because he is creator of the material world, he is not subject to the condition of material world. The separation of Lord Ramachandra Sita is spiritually understood as a Vipralamba, which is an activity of Haladini potency of Supreme Personality of Godhead, belongs to the Sringara Rasa, may love, conjugal love in the spiritual world. See, that is the difference. Some people criticize that Lord is henpecked husband. No, Lord is Supreme Lord, He is renounced. He is showing, this is a rasa, is a mellow, the loving devotional service exchange with his wife or his devotees. Vipralamba Bhava, just like gopis, they exhibited the Vipralamba Bhava when Krishna left to Mathura. Krishna left Vrindavan to Mathura and never came back. So they have exhibited that Vipralamba Bhava. So this is Vipralamba Bhava. But here Krishna said Sri Sangi's material attachment is very, very troublesome. Lord Ramachandra, whose lotus feet are worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, has assumed the form of a human being. Thus he performed funeral ceremony of Jatau, who was killed by Ravana. Lord then killed the demon named Kabanda, and after making friend with monkey chiefs, killing Bali, arranging for his deliverance of Mother Sita, he went to the beach of ocean. See, Lord Ramachandra worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva. He is not an ordinary one. He is not an ordinary personality. Ramasambhu Brahmarapati Ganesha Chitapado Jagannath Swami Naina Patagami Bhavati. He is not just an ordinary lover. That is Krishna Kadachit Kalindi Tatapipina Sangita Karava Mudaviri Nari Badana Kamala Sadamandupa. Krishna is not like an ordinary person, he is blowing the flute and so many attracting the women. No, he is not just a womanizer. His position immediately, Sankaracharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately said, this next two verses, Ramasambhu Brahmarapati Ganesha Architapada Jagannath Swami Nayanapati. Ramasambhu, his position, the position of the Lord, such that the great personality, towering personality, the prominent personality like Rama means Lakshmi, Sambhu means Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Indra, Ganesha, everything Ganesha, Architapada, they are worshipping the lotus feet of Jagannatha. He is Lord of the universe. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavati. So, that is the position of the Lord. Here Sukadeva Goswami is telling Lord Ramachandra, whose feet are worshipped by Lord Brahma and Shiva, but he had assumed the form of a human being. We should not take it. Fools deride me. Avajananti mama muddha manusim tanu asritam. Fools deride me when I take the human form of life. Bhagavad Gita chapter 9, text 14, text 11. It is said that Abhajananti, the Mudha, the fools, they think that, oh, Lord Ramachandra is an ordinary human being. No, he is Supreme Lord, whom the Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, they are praying. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Tanmanti Devyastabhya. That is his position, Lord, supremacy of the Lord. Asamodhya, natasya karam karanam cha vidyate, natasya samam nadhava, na uddha Dishyate, Parasya Saktir Vivideva Sprate, Swabhaviki Gana Kriya Bala. That is Lord position, He is Supreme Lord. After reaching the beach, Lord Ramachandra fasted for 3 days, awaiting the arrival of the ocean personified. When the ocean did not come, Lord exhibited the pastime of anger. Simply by glancing over the ocean, all the living entity within it, including crocodile, shark, were agitated by fear. Then the personified ocean fearfully approached Lord Ramachandra, taking all paraphernalia to worship him. Failing at the lotus feet, the personified ocean spoke as follows. O all-pervading Supreme Person, we are all dull-minded, did not understand who you are, but now we understand you are Supreme Person, the Master of the entire universe, the unchanging and original personality of Godhead. The demigods are infatuated with mode of goodness, the Prajapati with mode of passion, the Lord of the ghost with mode of ignorance. But you are the master of this quality. Narayana Parabhyakta. Harihi Sakhyad Nirguna. So Lord is not infected by, because Maya is under, Maya Dakkachana Prakriti Swati Sachara Charam, Hetu Nanena Konteya Jagata Viparivartate. He is the superintendent, the director of Maya. Jasyanga Brahmati Samrita Kala Chakra, Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami. All this universal affair is under him. Under his direction is moving. Under his fear, by his fear of him. It is stated in 325:42 that, what is that? Madhavayat bhati bhatayam madhavayat suryam tapati suryam. Out of my fear sun rises, out of my fear the wind blows. So that is the supremacy of the Lord. Simply by glancing at the water, he exhibited his potency, his supremacy. His supremacy is never diminished. Even he was 4 days old, he killed Putana. He killed so many demons. When he came as a Krishna, he killed so many demons. Even they did not get time to introduce themselves. I am Putana, I am Agasura, I am Bakasura, I am Saktasura, I am Arishtasura, I am I am this, that. They did not get even time to introduce themselves. Krishna killed them. A small boy, 4 days, 4 days boy, he killed Putana, the witch. That was his supremacy. Not that sometime Mahabadi say that, oh, we are all under the material, we are all God, but under the material nature, we have forgotten that. We can become God by meditating process, by some other process. No, that is not the case. God is always God. God is always God. Son is always Son. He is always there. God is eternal, He is always there. His supremacy is there. There is no question of, God has diminished His supremacy when He comes to the earth. No. Ham sarvasya prabhava matah sarvam prabhutate iti matva bhujante ma buddha. His supremacy is never diminished. So Sukadeva Goswami said, after constructing a bridge over the ocean by throwing into the water picks up mountain whose trees and other vegetation had been shaken by the hands of great monkey, Lord Ramachandra went to the Lanka to release Sita Devi from the clutches of Ravana. With the direction and help of Vibhishana, Ravana's brother, the Lord, along with monkey soldier headed by Sugriva, Nila, and Hanuman, entered Ravana's kingdom Lanka, which had previously been burnt by Hanuman. So all of them constructed the bridge within 5 days. There was a 2 engineers, Nala and Nila. So under their, of course, Ram is main thing because they are writing the name of the Ram. Ram name is so powerful. Lord name is powerful. So much. Nama namakari Bauda Nija Sarva Sakti Tatrapita Niyamita Smarane Nakala Etadrishita Bakurpa Bhagavan Mamapi Nirdevam Idistri Mihajano Anuraga. So Lord has deposited all His spiritual potency, spiritual world, everything is entourage, paraphernalia in the name. His name is so powerful. Nama Chintamani Krishnasya Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Punna Suddha Nitya Mukta Vinatta Nama Namina. His absolute, His name, His form, everything is non-different. So Lord has deposited all His magnificent, spiritual magnificence in His name. So all the monkey, they are writing the name, writing on the stone, on the mountain peak, Ram, 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 and throwing to the water, and it was floating because of the potency of the name of the Ram. Therefore Lord Shiva is telling, Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Saharsa Nama Tatatulya Eka Rama Varanane. 1000 names of Vishnu is equal to 1 name of Ram. 3 name of Ram is equal to 1 name of Krishna. So therefore, we in our Krishna consciousness movement, and we have been advised to chant this Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By chanting the holy name of the Lord, we can associate with the Ram. And all Ram is, as I told, Ramante Jogina Anante, Satyananda Chitatmani. Satyananda, real happiness. Our happiness is not real in this material world. It was obstructed by COVID. Everybody is locked down, shut down. It was obstructed by so many Adhyatmik Adi, Daivik Adi Bhautik. Therefore, our happiness is not Satyananda, is not real Ananda. Satyananda only can be obtained in Satyananda Chidatmani, means spiritual existence. Therefore, Rishivadev is telling, Tapadibhya Putrikadena Suddhyate Tasmad Suddhyate Sattam Suddhyate Tasmad Brahmasukhyam Anantam. Inexhausted happiness, unlimited happiness can be obtained when you purify our material existence. So therefore, we should take the advantages of this appearance of the Lord by hearing Krishna Katha and chanting His name, associating with Him. By chanting and hearing His glories, we can purify. Whole idea of incarnation to purify us. We are not purified. Material existence is impure. Asatagrahat. Prahlad Maharaj says, Tas sadhuvaryas Tasadumanya Asurya Varyam Dehinam Sada Samudigna Asadagrahat. We are all impure consciousness, impure existence. Therefore we are suffering. To purify, we have to associate with Ram. We have to associate with Ram by hearing his Ram Katha. Purusha Ram Charitam Sravanei Rupadarayana Karma Bandhana Vimuchyate. Yes, Sravana Matit, yes, Rama Smarana Matrena Murtu Sansara Vimuchyate. Vishnu Prabha Vishnu, Vishnu Sahasranam also say. Yes, Smarana Matrana, simply by remembering, simply by hearing, simply by chanting his name, one can get purified. Not only purified, one can get back to God, go back to Godhead. That is the advantages. Therefore, Lord is Ram has come to enact his pastime and leave this method. This is very another beautiful verses. There are 11, 1, 6 and 7. So Lord has enacted this pastime to leave a process, leave the way, so that we follow that process and go back to Godhead. That is whole idea, how magnanimous Lord is. How great. We are so ungrateful, ingratitude. He has come to show a path so that if we follow that path, we can go back to Godhead. Therefore, he has come and enacted. That is there in 11, 1, 6 and 7. The beautiful verses is there. It's the beautiful verses here. It is say that Lord Krishna considered that simply by hearing and chanting those glorious conditions born in the future would cross beyond the darkness of ignorance. Being satisfied with this arrangement, he left his desired destination. So that is the idea, that Lord Krishna was on the earth and he attracted the eyes of all people. Why? Is because he wanted to leave behind all this wonderful pastime, so that in future people will come and hear and chant the glories. That is only method of getting purified, so that we can go back to Godhead. That is the whole idea. Whole idea. Hearing is so potent. Hearing Ram Katha, Hari Katha is so potent. Pravishta Kannarandrena Swanam Saruraham Swanam Bhava Saruraham Kalma Dhunati Samalam Krishna Salilasya Jatha Sarat. Beautiful verse 285. That Pravishta Kannarandrena, when this Krishna Katha, Ram Katha enter into the heart, enter into the ear, Sonam Bhava Saruraham, in heart it creates a beautiful lotus flower. Sit on the lotus flower. What it will do? Dhunati Samalam Krishna. Dhunati means cleanses all these dirty things we have been accumulated since time memorial. Salilasya Jatha Sarita. Just like in autumn, everything is muddy. When autumn comes, the rain comes, and it will clear all this muddiness. Similarly, by hearing Krishna Katha enter in the ear, then it will cleanses our heart. Sunnatam Sokatha Krishna Punya Sarvana Kirtana Udantustani Abadrani Vidunati Surasata. That is the idea. By hearing process is so potent. Nivridat Sairupagiyamana Bhavo Sudo Sutavi Mono Sutamono Viramat Gautam Sloki Gunanubadat Puman Virajate Vina Pasudhanat. This is the Bhavo Sudo. This is the medicine for Bhava Rogo, more dangerous than COVID Rogo. We have been repeatedly taking birth, death, old age, disease. These are all principal, vicious, obnoxious miseries. So the hearing is very, very important. After entering the Lanka, and monkey soldier led by the chiefs like Sugriva, Nila, Hanuman occupied all the sporting houses, granary, treasury, place, doorway, city gates, assemble house, place, punches, even resting houses of the pigeons. When the city's crossroad platform, flags, golden water pot on its dome were all destroyed, the entire city appeared like a river disturbed by the herd of elephants. So they have destroyed all these principal prominent places. All this the soldier headed by the Hanuman, they have destroyed. When Ravana, the master of Rakshasa, saw the disturbances created by monkey soldier, he called for the Nikumbha, Kumbha, Drumukha, Surantaka, Narantaka, and other Rakshasa, and also his son Indrajit. Thereafter he called the Prahasta, Atikaya, Vikampana, finally Kumbhakarna. He induced all his followers to fight against the enemy. So This is how they are so much selfish. For the sake of his lusty desire, he induced all this dynasty to go into the hell to be destroyed. So Lord Ramachandra, surrounded by Lakshmana, monkey soldier like Sugriva, Hanuman, Gandhamadana, Nila, Angada, Jambavan, Panasa, attacked the soldier of the Rakshasa who were fully equipped with various invincible weapons like sword, lances, bows, parashas, rishti, sakti, arrows, khadgas, tamaras. Angad and other commander of the soldier of Ramachandra faced the elephant, infantry, horse, chariots of enemy, hurled against them big trees, mountain, pigs, clubs, arrows. Thus the soldier of the Lord Ramachandra killed Ravana's soldier, who had lost all good fortune, because Ravana has been condemned by the anger of Sita. See, that is the problem. Although they were well equipped with modern warfare, the infrastructure is very high, but because they are condemned by the Mother Sita, anger of Mother Sita, Ravana was condemned by the anger of Mother Sita, so they have lost their power. They have lost and they are killed by the even monkeys. So that is the power of Mother Sita, the chaste woman. Thereafter, when Ravana, the king of Rakshasa, observed that his soldier had been lost, he was extremely angry, and he mounted his airplane, which was decorated with flowers, proceeded towards Lord Ramachandra, who sat on the effulgent chariot brought by Matali, chariot driver of Indra. Then Ravana struck Lord Ramachandra with sharp arrows. Lord Ramachandra said to Ravana, "You are most abominable of men." That is very important verses. So you are most abominable of man eaters. Indeed, you are like the stools. You resemble a dog. For as a dog steals eatables from the kitchen in the absence of the householder, in my absence you kidnapped my wife Sita Devi. Therefore, as Yamaraj punishes sinful men, I shall also punish you. You are most abominable, sinful, shameless. Today, therefore, I, whose attempt never fails, shall punish you. So Lord Ramachandra chastised him very, very strong word, harsh word. There are 6 kind of aggressor, and one of the aggressor that who kidnap other wife, that is the aggressor. That should be killed. So therefore Lord say, today I whose attempt never fails. Lord attempts never fails. Achutya. He is Achutya, infallible. His arrow also Achutya. He never fails. His attempts never fails. And shall punish you. After thus rebuking the Ravana, after thus rebuking Ravana, Lord Ramachandra fixed an arrow to his bow aimed at Ravana and released the arrow which pierced Ravana's heart like a thunderbolt. Upon seeing this, Ravana's followers raised a tumultuous sound, crying, "Alas, alas, what has happened? What has happened?" And Ravana, vomiting blood from his 10 mouth, fell from his airplane, just as a pious man falls to the earth from the heavenly planet when the result of his pious activity are adjusted. So that is the thing, Ravana. So finally, Lord sought a arrow who he has got from Agastya, and Ravana was fall. Everybody, all the soldiers become crying. So he is vomiting blood from 10 mouth. Lord Ravana called the Samukha. He is a 10 head. So from the 10-headed he is vomiting blood. So Lord is one arrow. In the arrow he killed the Ravana. Just like heavenly planet. Khinapunya 921. Khinepunya. Heavenly planet. Just like all the past activities exhausted, and the person who has gone to heaven, who is promoted to heaven by his pious activities and enjoying the heavenly planets, when all these pious activities exhausted, he fall down to the earth. Similarly, the Ravana fell down. So he is 10-headed. All this headed has been vomiting. So that thereafter all women whose husband had fallen in battle, headed by Mandodari, wife of Ravana, came out from continuously crying. They approached the dead bodies of Ravana and the Rakshasa. So Lord has killed all his dynasty. Therefore Jayadev Goswami is very nicely singing in 7th verse of Dasavatara, Vitarasi Diksurenu Dikpat Vitarasi Diksurane Dikpati Kamaniyam Dasamukha Mauli Balim Ramaniyam Kesavadrita Rama Sarira Jaya Jagadisare Jaya Jagadisare. So here beautiful song by the ये Vitarasi Diksurane Dikpati Kamaniyam Dasamukha Mauli Balim Ramaniyam Kesavadrita Rama Sarira Jaya Jagadisare. So, O Kesava, O Lord Hari, O Lord of the O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who has assumed the form of Ramachandra, all glories to you. In the battle of Lanka, you destroy the 10-headed demons Ravana, distribute his heads as a delightful offering to the presiding deity of the 10-headed action, headed by Indra. This action was long desired by all of them, who were much harassed by this monster. So they were all harassed by the Ravana, and Lord Ramchandra killed the Ravana and distributed his 10 head to all the presiding deity of 10 directions. Jayadeva Goswami very nicely composed this song. Vitarasi diksurane dikpati kamaniyam dasamukha mauli balim ramaniyam. So here Mandodari is telling, oh my Lord, you are epitomized trouble for others. Ravana means who causes the trouble for others. That is the meaning of Ravana. Therefore you are called Ravana. That is the meaning of Ravana. Mandodari is a chaste woman. He knows that his husband was wrong. He is giving troubles to others, unnecessary kidnapping Mother Sita. What is the use of that? So in this way, so Lord, then Lord, actually the mission of the Lord is not imperialism, not to expand his kingdom. He made the Vibhishan, to rule Rakshasa population of Lanka for duration of 1 kalpa. Lord Ramachandra, Supreme Personality of Godhead, placed this Sita Devi on the airplane decorated with flowers, and then got on the plane himself. The period of his living in the forest having ended, 14 years already had ended. So Lord returned to Ayodhya accompanied by Hanuman, Sugriva and his brother Lakshman. So Vibhishan, his brother, was coronated. Vibhishan was actually brother of Lord Ravana, younger brother. He advised, he was the devotee of the Lord. So he advised Ravana to return Sita. But instead of that, Ravana, instead of hearing his or considering on his good advice, he kicked him out from the total kingdom. That was the foolish person, the demoniac person who has no brain. So they do. That is the injunction. That is the statement of Chanakya Pandit. That what is that? Upadesai murkhanam prakopaya nasantaya. If you give advice to the Upadesai murkhanam, the foolish people, they will get angry. So Ravana was a murkha, foolish, demoniac. Demons are fools. They do not know what to do, what not to do. Prabhatim cha nirvitim cha. So they do not know what to do, what not to do. So therefore he kicked Vibhishan, and Vibhishan went to Lanka, went to the take shelter of Ram. Actually, except Hanuman, all these monkey soldiers, they wanted to kill Vibhishan on the way. So they seek the permission of the Ram, but Ram said, no, let him come. Hanuman also already made, so he knew Vibhishan, devoted to Lord Ram. When Vibhishan reached in front of Ram, first thing he did was his offering obeisances, surrendering to the Lord. As soon as surrendering to the Lord immediately crowned him as a, even before the war, he crowned him as a king of Lanka. And he told these beautiful verses. I'll show you these verses. This is from the Yudhya Kanda, which is also in CC it is written. Sakrideva prapanyasa tavasmiti chayachate abhayam dadami tasmai abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vratam mama. Sakrideva prapanyas. If once, it is said that it is my vow that if only one seriously surrender unto me, saying that, my dear Lord, from this day I am yours, and prays to me for courage, I shall immediately award courage to that person, and he will always remain safe for that time on. This verse is from Ramayana Yudhya Kanda, was spoken by Lord Ramachandra to Vibhishan and everyone, that Sakrideva prapanyasa, if anyone surrendered unto the Lord, once even telling that seriously I am yours henceforward, Lord is, I vow, I have taken vow, I am bounded my promise that I will protect him from all kind of fear and give him courage. That is the promise of the Lord Ram. As Krishna also say, Pratijanihi kaunteya name bhakta pranasati. Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam saranam braja ham tum sarva papebhya mukyasami masuta. So living entity, real dharma is to surrendering to the Lord. That is real dharma. Therefore Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam saranam braja. Here Lord Ram says that Sakrideva Prapanyasya Tabasmiti Chayachate. So living entity dharma, the real duty, occupational duty, the real dharma is to surrendering to. Savai punsam paro dharma jato bhaktir adhokyada. To surrender it to Krishna. Jivara Sarupe Nitya Krishna Radasa. As a servant is meant to surrender to the master. So we are meant to surrender to the Lord. When we are not surrendering, we want to become a master. Yaha, what is that called? Yaha samahitam jivam. What is that? 174. 174 it is said that when we are trying to become a master, then the problem arrives. 175. Ya samohita jivam atmanam trigunaatmakam. As soon as we are thinking of I am the master, I do not want Lord. Krishna bahirmukha jiva bhagavancha kare. Nikatastha maya tare jhapatiya dhare. Krishna bahirmukha. That when we wanted to separately enjoy from Krishna, that time Maya has captured. Atmanam trigunaatmakam. Poropi manyate naratham takirtam chavipadyate. Due to this external energy, the living entity, although transcendental to the three modes of material nature, thinks himself as a material product, thus undergoes a reaction of material misery. So that is the problem. When we are thinking separately from the Lord, separately enjoy from the Lord, and forget our relationship with Lord, our eternal relationship with Lord, then we are under the clutches of Maya. Zapatiya dhare, Maya immediately catches us. Atmanam trigunaatmakam. And he clutches, captures us and keep us under the protection of, under his three modes of material nature. So this is the thing, this is the story of Ramayan. So when he coronated Vibhishan, after coronating Vibhishan, and after coronating Vibhishan, he left to Ayodhya, and upon reaching Ayodhya, Lord Ramachandra heard that in his absence, brother Bharata was eating barley cooked in urine of cow, see, covering his body with bark of trees, wearing matted lock of hair, lying on a mattress. Kusha, the most merciful Lord, very much lamented. So in this way, Bharata then he embraced Bharata after hearing that Lord Ramachandra has come, and he has come approached to Lord Ramachandra, and after offering wooden shoes before Lord Ramachandra, Lord Bharata stood his folded hand, his eyes full of tears. Lord Ramachandra bathed Bharata with tears while embracing him both arms of long time. That is why when person is engaging in service, Krishna says that Jathamang prapandyante stang stataivam bhajami. So when we engage in the service, devotional service of the Lord, so Lord acknowledged it and rewarded accordingly. He was embracing and bathed the Bharat with his tears. Lord was so favorable to the devotee who are saint person. Therefore it is stated that tasmad ekena manasa bhagavana satottam pati suteva krititavya dhaya pujyasya nityada. Therefore we should, one pointed devotion, we should surrender to the Lord. By hearing Srateva, by glorifying the Lord, Dhayata by meditating, remembering, and by Pujyascha Nityada, by worshipping Him. Tasmad ekena manasa, one pointed devotion. Then Lord will be easily conquered. Tane sthita suti gatam kanumana bhir. Jita adhito. Lord is adhita, one can conquer by this process easily. So the citizen of Ajodhya, upon seeing their king return after a long absence, offered him flower garlands, waved their upper cloth, danced in great jubilation. King Bharata carried Lord Ramachandra wooden shoes, Sugriva Vibhishan carried a whisk, an excellent fan, Hanuman carried white umbrella, Shatrughan carried a bow, two quivers, Sita Devi carried water pot filled with water from the holy places, Angada carried a sword, and Jambamana, king of rickshaws, carried a golden shield. O Parikshit, the Lord sat on the airplane of flower with women offering him prayers, chanting about his characteristic. He appeared like the moon with the stars and planet. Therefore, having welcomed by the brother Bharata, Lord Ramachandra entered the city of Ajodhya in the midst of festival. He met with all this, his mother. The family priest, spiritual master Vaishishta has had Lord Ramachandra cleanly shaved, freeing him from his matted lock hairs. Then, with cooperation of elderly members of family, he performed the bathing ceremony of Abhishek for the Lord Ramachandra, the water and 4 seas, and with other substances, just as it was performed for the King Indra. Lord Ramachandra fully bathed and his head clean shaven, dressed himself very nicely, was decorated with a garland and ornament. Then he shone brightly surrounded by his brother wife, who were similarly dressed and ornamented. Being pleased by the full surrender submission, Lord Bharata, Lord Ramachandra then accepted throne of the state. He cared for the citizen exactly like a father citizen, being fully engaged in their occupational duty. Varna and Ashrama accepted him as a father. Very nice. Prabhupada has given a very nice purport on this. So Lord Ram was ruling as if like a father. He is showing that as an ideal king. He has come to show there is an example of an ideal king. Ideal king means who should rule the citizen as a father. That is ideal king. He instituted the Varnashrama system. There is 4 Varnas, as Krishna says in 4:13, that Chatur Varnam Maya Srishtam, Chatur Varnam Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhagasa. There are 4 Varnas, means social division. Ashrama means spiritual division. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. So every progressive civilization must institute this 4 Varnashrama system. This Varnashrama system. Because Varnashrama system means enable one to become God consciousness, Krishna consciousness. That is the whole idea of Varnashrama system. Varnashrama charavata purusena puman para Vishnur aradhya pantha nanya tattosha karana. This Vishnu Purana, it says that Varnashrama charavata purusena paraha puman. Vishnu aradhya pantha. What is for Varnashrama? Varnashrama system is meant to worship Vishnu. Because human being is meant to, our mission, our objective of life, purpose of life, to worship Vishnu. Nate vidhu swartha gatimi Vishnu. That is Vaishnava, to become Vaishnava. So Varnashrama system is meant to make all living entity a Vaishnava. Vaishnava means Vishnu Asya Devata iti Vaishnava. Those who worship the Vishnu, they are called Vaishnava. So Varnashrama system is meant to make everybody to engage in the Vishnu worship. That is Varnashrama system. So during Lord Ramachandra's time, everybody was following the Varnashrama system, and everybody are Vaishnavas. It is stated that they are like a Satya Yuga. It was like in Tretya Yuga, because of ruling of Ramachandra, it was like a Satya Yuga actually. Everybody was very happy. It is stated in these verses, the next verses, that 53 verses, very nice verses. I will show you these verses also. Nadi Badi Jara Glani Dukhosoko Bhaya Klama Murtuscha Anichittam Nasid Rama Raje no Dukkada Rama Raj. Everybody is trying to become a Rama Rajya. Now also people thinking that some politicians, they say Rama Rajya, because they have no idea what is Rama Rajya. Rama Rajya means they must institute Varnashrama Dharma. Nowadays there is no Varnashrama. Kalau Sudra Sambhava Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say, everybody is Sudra, and this Sudra, with the process of democracy, they create another, they elected another Sudra as a head. As a result, all society is in a very chaotic, precarious situation, just like COVID situation. There is so much mishandling in so many countries. People are suffering because they have elected a rocks. Therefore, this without Varnashrama system, there is not possible to have a Rama Rajya. But anyway, Kali Yuga is, everybody is fallen, Sudra. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has, with his mercy, he has introduced this system. Our Shastra also introduced one system, particular in Kali Yuga. What is that? Directly engage in devotional service by chanting and hearing his holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In this process, one may not necessarily undergo the systematic and disciplinary process of Varnashrama system. That was the concession in this age of Kali. So here it is said that Nadi Badi Jara Glani, no Nadi, no Adhyatmic Adi Doivik, Adi Bhautik suffering, suffering by more body, mind and others, other calamities. There is no Dukha, Soko, there is no Jara, old age, there is no disease, no COVID, nothing. Ramarajya, no Dukha, no misery, no Soko, no lamentation. Bhaya means fear, fear, and klama means fatigue. There is no fatigue, no fear, no misery, no lamentation. Mrityucha anichittam sada. Even the death will not come unless one desire to die. Nobody dies. Death will not come. That was Ramarajya. Ramarajya no dukkhyada Ramarajya no. When Lord Ramachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was the king of the world, all bodily, mental suffering, disease, old age, bereavement, lamentation, distress, fear, fatigue were completely absent. There was even no death for those who did not want it. There is no death, even a person for those who did not want it. Murtuscha anichittam nasi. That was Ramarajya. So people are so happy. Lord Ramachandra took a vow to accept only one wife, have no connection with any other woman. He was a saintly king. Everything in his character was good, untinged by quality like anger. He taught good behavior for everyone, especially for household in terms of Varnashram Dharma. He taught general public by their personal activity. Mother Sita was very submissive, faithful, shy, chaste, always understanding attitude for her husband. Thus, by her character, her love, service, she completely attracted the mind of the Lord. So, this is all about the Ramayana. So, after that, there is Uttarakhand is there. We will discuss tomorrow in the 9/11. The next chapter is about the last finishing touch of Uttarakhand. So, actually, this is the story. Lord Ramachandra, he came to show the example of ideal king, ideal son, ideal father, ideal personality, so that we will also learn from his characters. It is said that Acharya means Achara. Supreme Lord is conducting, is showing his Achara character, conduct, so that everybody will follow. And so Lord Ramachandra, although he has come to show the how a human being, how a human should behave, should conduct, but he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is not this ordinary great personality, just a ideal king. He is Supreme Lord. So Mother Sita also is showing the example of a very shy, faithful, chaste woman. Although she was kidnapped by the Ravana, but she has never, in a split of second, has any propensity for Ravana. She never deviated from the Ram. And it was proved when she was tested going into the fire actually. When he went into the fire, actually, Maya Sita, kidnapped by Ravana, went into the Agni, and the real Sita came out. So in this way, Lord has exhibited his pastime. So we will we will take the advantages of Ram Katha. We will end this beautiful Ram Katha with a beautiful verses. With beautiful two verses. First verses is actually the very beautiful verses 9, 11, 23. It is that Purusha Rama Charitam Sravanai Upadharayanam Anarsamsya Pororajan Karma Bandhe Vimuchate. O King Parikit, anyone who actually received the narration of concerning the characteristic of Lord Ramachandra's pastime will ultimately be freed from disease of enemy, thus be liberated from the bondage of fruitive activity. That is the fruits, Phalashruti, fruit. That is the benefit of hearing Ram Katha, Krishna Katha, Hari Katha. Hari Katha is very, very powerful. Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam. Tadeva Sakannam. Tadeva Manasa Mahochavam. It is Mahochavam, festival for the mind. It drives all miseries. That is the Hari Katha, the benefit of Hari Katha. Here it is said that Karma Bandheri Vimuchate. One who hear and chant the holy name of the Ram, his character, his name, his pastime, one can easily get liberation. Easily liberation. So we should end these classes with the beautiful pranam mantra of Ram. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataya Namaha. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Ram.